Nancy Pelosi, not a huge fan of the upcoming debates. I get it. I doubt many people are anticipating them, but her view of it is a little bit different and what she wants to be done. Here's a little bit of her talking with reporters.
Don't tell anybody I told you this, especially don't tell Joe Biden. I don't think that there should be any debates. I do not think that the President of the United States has comported himself in a way that anybody should, and that has any association with truth, evidence, data, and facts. I wouldn't legitimize a conversation with him, nor a debate in terms of the presidency of the United States. Now, I know that the Biden campaign thinks in a different way about this, but I thought what he did in the 2016 was disgraceful, stalking Hillary Clinton like that.
Yeah, so look, the debates were weird back in 2016, but you gotta have debates, right? You can't, and I don't even like it. We would hate it if they were saying the debates should be canceled. We hate it when people being primary don't have debates. So I feel like we should be consistent on this, right, Brett?
So in politics, if you're leading, you don't want to debate anyone because debates give your challenger more opportunities to present themselves in a positive way relative to you. You don't want to give him that real estate. So that is an overarching strategy, tale as old as time. That moment where Nancy Pelosi takes the lectern and essentially says, between you and me, she's prepared this burn. That is a place for an awesome burn. That was not an awesome burn. I think if you I think if you kind of brought in what Trump just did with Biden saying, I want to challenge you to a drug test leading into it, and said, listen, I challenge you not to lie for a week. If you don't lie for a week, I'll debate you every time you don't lie for a week. We'll have one a week, but leading up to it, you, your daughter, your surrogates, they can't lie for 1 week. Here's a list of your lies from the convention. And then play things like Trump against all odds brought the North Koreans to the table. They always wanted to meet with us. All the things that Daniel Dale listed, all the lies like Joe Biden wants to defund the police, straight up lie, like explicitly a lie. Go through all of it. The tax cuts put tens of thousands of dollars in middle income families' pockets. No, they didn't.
Veterans choice.
He signed the Veterans Choice Act. More money was put in people's pockets during the Obama administration than was put in as a result of this epic tax cut. So we'll do debates, but embracing that kind of messaging that Nancy was flailing to figure out, which was like, listen, he's gonna bastardize the conversation. No, prove to me that you can tell the truth for 1 week and I'll debate you.
Yeah, I kind of like asking him not to lie at all is one thing, but just like, okay, we've compiled a list of your 20 most common lies. Just don't tell these particular lies.
No, because then you write your own ads. Since whenever he lies, you just clip it out and you play it. Like, since we issued this challenge to Donald Trump, it doesn't even need to be Biden. It doesn't have to survive to go around the debates. It's like Trump challenge. Don't lie for 1 week. Try it on. Just try it on. And then the Midas Project, Rebellion PAC, everyone can then just use it and cut those ads. So let's start it. Dragon Squad Assemble, the Trump challenge, 1 week without lying. Someone come up with a better hashtag, and by the end of the show, we'll figure it out. And then after that, we'll put together an ad that says, since we issued this challenge, unfortunately, Trump has lied, and here they are.
Yeah. That's good. I like it. The debates are going to happen, though, regardless of what she said. And I think that Biden's I think he's going to eventually hear that she said that. She did her best efforts. But anyway, it turns out there was a camera in the room. Biden and Trump are set to face off during 3 debates, with the first scheduled for September 29th at Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland. So we are 1 month away from the first debate. Asked about these debates, Joe Biden said, I will be a fact checker on the floor while I am debating him. I think everybody knows this man has a somewhat pathological tendency not to tell the truth. I'm used to dealing with bullies. Look, I think that the debates are gonna be a debacle. I think that they could actually be a disaster, but they should happen. I don't know about my confidence that Joe Biden is going to serve as a great in real time fact checker for him. I just don't know. There's so much. He lies so much, so fast, so insanely. Honestly, if Trump sits on that debate stage and just tells the sorts of lies that we were going through, I would be shocked if that was where he capped out on the crazy meter. I think it is going to be literally just saying conspiracy theories about Joe Biden, insulting Joe Biden like crazily to his face. I think that stalking behind Hillary Clinton is going to seem relatively hands-off compared to what he's going to do with Biden, especially if he's still down 7 or 8 or 9 points going into that debate.
So yeah,
it's gonna be, we're gonna do coverage.
That's it.
I'm gonna be drinking.
Trump's gonna go negative, 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 because going negative polarizes and shrinks the electorate, and the fewer people that show up, the more of a chance that Trump has of winning, period. And JR was kind of saying this in the morning meeting today, and I agree with it, that by the time November rolls around, people are gonna be like, there is going to be a high likelihood that this messaging of everybody's gonna get it anyway, let's go herd, gets out there. Or the numbers will be down, and everyone just needs to go vote. Everybody just needs to go vote. Figure out a way to do it. But the downside is, while the USPS has dismantled the apparatus for mail-in voting, which is a response to the coronavirus, like he's trying to shut that down. Mail-in voting will go up. They tamp that down, but as a result of coronavirus, they're getting rid of all the ways that people can vote in person. So both of these options are gone. And if you don't want to, if you want to go around the mail-in voting situation that's turned into a debacle, you're going to have to go and vote in person. But that'll take even longer than it normally does on a regular election day. And I want to say big shout out to LeBron James, who's trying to get poll workers staffed. He launched a nonprofit so he could staff poll workers so that there can actually be people to work these polls.
Yeah, and I saw part of the negotiations that went on to end the strike in the NBA was they're going to be turning the stadiums into places people can go vote. I don't know how quickly they can turn that around, but that's the idea anyway.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.